What's going on, everybody? KKamm here, and I've got a Q&A today, which I asked on Twitter. I asked people to ask me questions, and I'll put all of them in a video. And I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 questions. So I'm going to answer them all right here. And in the gameplay in the background was a road round 30 that I did last night. I'm buried. I'll make sure to get all those stats up. Make sure I hit 30 on every single map, just so that my leaderboard stats look nice. So, anyways, let's get right into it. First question: how did you meet your teammates? And I'd assume he means just the people I'm teaming with right now, which is Nitro, Maniac, and Huntsman, the God Squad. And I'll start off with Maniac. We met him, obviously I said the story many times, we met him in a GB with myself, Huntsman, Nitro, and John. We faced him, won first map 157 to 150 on Sovereign Dom. Second map we won 9 to 8 on Warhawk Bliss, and it was actually a really close map because we were down 7 to 8 with a minute to go. Then we ended up getting 2 caps, and John got a cap with 10 seconds to go, and we ended up winning it. Actually, it might have been Nitro. It was one of the two. But anyways, that's how I met Maniac, and then I met Huntsman back in the very beginning of Ghost because we were playing Black Ops 2, and back then we were playing with a person named Redhead Swag, and he was a part of SSK. He was like one of the main 4 that it was part of the Zombies team, and we always did Easter eggs, just us 4. And so he was a part of the Zombies team, and he was friends with a person named Jeremy who was on Huntsman's baseball team, and so Huntsman knew him from baseball, and so Huntsman played video games, and we ended up playing with Huntsman, and I mean, I don't really want to say we enjoyed each other, but we were similar people. We had similar personalities just because we were both ninja defusing. We both wanted to do the same things, and I thought he was a pretty funny person. He thought I was a pretty funny person, and we ended up playing Clan v Clan together, and I had no clue that he had any competitiveness in him, and I'm kind of glad that I figured that out because he's one of my favorite teammates, if not my favorite teammate right now. So that's how I met Huntsman, and I met Nitro because he's my uncle. So he's literally my uncle, and he's 6 months older than me, and I think that's really cool just to be able to have someone that's your family member, that's literally your brother, that I mean, of course we do have those little fights every now and then, those little, like, I mean, we used to be really bad with it, but we don't really have any fights anymore. Now it's just more so just a relationship between 2 friends, an uncle and a cousin, 2 teammates, and we're pretty close right now. So that's how I met all my teammates right there. And question number 2, why did you take your videos down? So for those of you who don't know, back in February I think it was, I took my videos down for about 3 months, then I put them back up in June, or yeah, more like the end of May, beginning of June. But I took them down because a lot of people from school were finding out about it, and I'm one of those social people at school, so I don't really want everyone finding out that I have a YouTube, and everyone just tells me you shouldn't care what other people think, and honestly, I mean, I do care. I care what people think. I want people to like me, and I just can't stop that no matter what I tell myself. It's just the way I am. So that's why I took all my videos down, and then with summer, I'm actually able to put them back up just because I don't have to worry about those people from school coming up and asking me about my YouTube channel. Next question. Will you ever do a Q&A with your team? And I don't know if any of you guys know this, but I have 2 Q&As that I did with Huntsman, Nitro, and John, which are my original GB team, but I actually did them very recently, and those were like the last videos I did before I took my videos down and made them private for 3 months. And will I ever do a Q&A with Maniac, Huntsman, and Nitro? I think I would. I think that'd be a lot of fun, just to kind of bond as a team. Maybe if we're done playing for the night and we just want to chill and have some fun. I think Q&As and Would You Rathers, I would like to do a lot of that stuff. I think that'd be really cool to do with my team. So the answer to that question is probably a yes. Next question. How did I get into gaming? Well, the story about how I got into gaming, I'm going to end up making a SSK story video, and it's just going to be like episode by episode on like the SSK story pretty much. So I got into gaming by, obviously I played like PS2 and I was playing Madden and all that stuff. Then I went over to Nitro's house one time, I think for the 4th of July, and he had a PlayStation 3, and I'd never even heard of one of those. I only knew about the PlayStation 2, and so when I saw that he had a PS3, I was like, what the heck? And so I was playing it, and I played Call of Duty 4 and World at War on it, and he ended up letting me play World at War, and I was absolutely terrible at it. But we ended up having a lot of fun with it, and that's what inspired me to get a PlayStation 3 on my birthday after that. And I bought World at War with it, and since then I've just loved playing Call of Duty. and I just love playing video games. So that's how I got into gaming. And next question, my favorite COD player or team. My favorite COD player is Apathy, just because he's a really cool dude. I haven't met him in person, but I would like to sometime in the next year in Black Ops 3, maybe go to an event and meet him. And I think that'd be really cool, because he's a genuine dude. He talks to all of his fans. He's so humble, and he's really good as well. So he follows me on Twitter, and he's a really cool person. He's just a really cool person overall, and that's why he's my favorite player. And as far as team goes, I used to like Optic Nation a lot when they had Killa, Bose, Ricky, and Mir, just because they were so funny to watch and they were so much fun to watch. But right now, to be honest, I mean, I just have a lot of teams I support right now. I like Epsilon, I like Optic Nation, I like Rise now that Apathy's on that team, and I like TCM with Aches and TP. So those are my teams, and Apathy's my player. And I also like Aches too. He's a pretty cool dude. I think he's funny. And I like all the old Optic Nation rosters. So those are my teams, my players, and next question. My favorite zombies map or maps. I really like Origins, but I can't really say it's my favorite. I just like all the stuff they did with it, with just all the things they added into it, with the staffs, the map itself, just everything I think was awesome in that map. But it's really tough to go back and top the older maps like Noct and Derice. So Derice is probably my favorite map. Origins is probably second. I also like a lot of the Black Ops 1 maps. I like Moon a lot. I like that map a lot just because it kind of added a lot of cool things into it. Like the gravity, all that stuff. I think Moon is a really cool map, especially with the Easter egg. The Easter egg to it was really good, and it really told a lot about the story. So those are my favorite maps. And next question, which is I think question number 7, my favorite teammate. This is a really tough question. So all the teammates that I've teamed with, I mean, technically you can count Ares Riley, and all the teammates I've had are Ares Riley, Nitro, Huntsman, John, Redhead, Maniac, Tizzy, Blairzy. What else am I forgetting? I guarantee you I forgot someone and they're going to be so mad at me. I said Huntsman, I said John, I said Nitro, I said Maniac. I said Ares Riley, I said Redhead. Jeez. And out of all those, my 2 favorite teammates are 100% Huntsman and Nitro, just because I've known Nitro for so long. He's literally my brother. But as far as teammates go, I'd probably end up having to say Huntsman just because we played literally all day, every day back when he was actually able to play. And we just have such a bond just because we're such similar people as the way our mind thinks and stuff like that. And just being teammates, so we don't ever get into fights. And myself and Nitro, I do kind of get frustrated with him a lot of the times. And that's probably why Huntsman is my favorite teammate, but in real life, Nitro is probably my best friend. Or, I mean, outside of all the people. Well, I mean, technically he can still be called my best friend, but even though I have, like, a lot of people that I call my best friend, I'm still probably closer to Nitro than anyone else in the world. So, yeah. Next question. What was my first Call of Duty? My first Call of Duty, like I mentioned earlier, World at War is my first Call of Duty. As far as competitive Call of Duties go, my first competitive Call of Duty was actually Call of Duty Ghosts. So I started GBs around February, but League play I started that in Black Ops 2. So I pretty much started competitive in Black Ops 2. And as far as like I actually got a game when it came out, I think I got Modern Warfare 2 for Christmas. And then whatever the game after that, I think Black Ops 1, I got that the day it came out. So that's my first Call of Duty in every aspect. So next question. My favorite artist or song. My favorite artists are Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I got a lot of Eminem on my playlist, so he's definitely my favorite artist. But I don't know. I just like the way that I like lyricism. Like I like cleverness because I don't know. I guess just being an intelligent person, I like hearing people come up with clever rhymes and wordplay, stuff like that. So that's why I like Eminem a lot, and Kendrick Lamar has a lot of wordplay, and I like fast rap as well. So Kendrick Lamar and Eminem, my 2 favorite. I've been listening to a lot of J. Cole, a lot of Drake, pretty much hip-hop, rap. I've been listening to all that stuff. So, yeah. That's my favorite artist. And my favorite song is Not Afraid by Eminem. I still listen to that song a lot, and I like it. And it's my favorite song just because it's like one of those that you can like. Not only does it get your, like, it gets you in the feel, like it hits you in the feels, but it's also like inspirational. It's got lyricism in it. It's got wordplay, and it's got a catchy beat, catchy song, good chorus. I don't know. I just really like Not Afraid. And last question: are you playing Zombies in Black Ops 3 again? And this is probably one of my favorite questions. I liked all these questions, but this question I was pretty excited to answer because yes, I am absolutely going back to Zombies in Black Ops 3, and that doesn't mean I'm not quitting competitive. I'm absolutely not quitting competitive. Just whenever the DLCs come out, whenever the game itself comes out, I'm just going to be literally grinding out Zombies and trying to get those Easter eggs done, being the first in the world to get it. Hopefully I can get a Zombies crew for the Giant, and the weekend it comes out on a Friday, and I'm going to be playing it like crazy. I'm literally just myself, Maniac, Huntsman, or not Huntsman, but myself, Maniac, Nitro, and we're probably going to end up having to find a fourth. I think it would be awesome to play with Huntsman, but I'm pretty sure that he wants to play multiplayer first, so we'll probably end up just finding a fourth to play Zombies with and figure out the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, and then I'll try and find out the Giant Easter egg with other people after that. So I am 100% playing Zombies again, but for the weekend that the game comes out, and probably the week after, just until we get all the Easter eggs done, and then every single time a DLC comes out, I'm going to be grinding that out until I get the Easter egg done. I'm going to be playing competitive other than that. So pretty much to put things into perspective, I'm going to be a full-time competitive player except for when DLCs come out. Then I'm going to finish the Easter egg. I'm going to try and figure it out. So pretty much for the full week, getting all the trophies, stuff like that. For the full week that it comes out and people still are trying to figure out the Easter egg, I'm going to be joining in the hunt for that. And I'm going to be streaming it all. So hopefully we can have some fun, interact with viewers a lot. And I think that'd be a lot of fun. So that's Zombies. That's the answer to that question, and I'll have more details on like live streams and dates and times and details later. I don't know when I'm gonna end up coming up with the details for the streams with Maniac, Nitro, Huntsman, and whoever else is playing with us, but I'll make sure to get those out and make a video about it as soon as we get it all situated. It's not for another 5 months, so we don't necessarily have to worry. I mean, technically it's only like what, 4 months? Yeah, less than 4 months now, so actually it's closer than I thought it was. I thought it was like 5 months away, but nope, it's only less than a third of the year. So anyways, yeah, that answers that question, and that's all the questions that I have today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button below and subscribe. And if you subscribe, obviously you get to see more of my content, you get to see more videos like this, and I definitely do need to do a lot more Q&As. And also, if you comment any questions down below, I will answer them in the next Q&A. So if I don't reply to your comment and it's a Q&A, I mean, I probably will still reply to it saying that I'm going to put this in the next Q&A, the next KKamm Q&A, or added to the next video, just something like that. If I don't reply to that, just know that it is in the next video, either that or I didn't see it. So comment again and I'll reply to it. And I do reply to every single comment, so if you have any video suggestions, make sure to put those in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.